Breaking news: the new judge in YNW Melly's case is reportedly taking steps that could drastically impact Melly's fate, possibly leading to his release from jail, sources say. Judge Fye, known for his fair and balanced approach, has built a reputation as one of Florida's most impartial judges, a perfect fit for YNW Melly, who has faced severe mistreatment and injustice within the court system until now. Sources reveal that the new judge was left shocked as he reviewed the paperwork related to YNW Melly's case. This revelation is absolutely true, and an official announcement is expected to follow soon. Melly is now faced with a crucial decision. He must carefully choose who will represent him in court. The judge made it clear that Melly has already been in custody for an astonishing 2,159 days. The judge couldn't hide his disbelief when he read this fact aloud, emphasizing the gravity of the situation.
Let me repeat myself. Mr. Demons has to make an informed decision about who he wants as lawyers. He's now been sitting in our jail for 2,159 days. So, how long would you like to be able to make that decision?
I can't determine when the investigation will be over. That's up to the Broward Sheriff's Office, but I can add them.
In a shocking turn of events, the court has strongly urged prosecutors to pursue a conviction, leaving YNW Melly in disbelief as he struggles to comprehend that he's been locked up for an astounding 2,161 days at the time of this recording. Can you justify Melly's ongoing imprisonment one last time, or should I move to release him on bond? The judge asked, a crucial moment in the case as delays continue due to the prosecution's investigation into one of Melly's defense attorneys. One of YNW Melly's defense lawyers, Raven Liberty, is currently under investigation for allegations of witness tampering, as the rapper waits for his retrial. It seems the prosecution may be intentionally deceiving the judge to further delay Melly's trial, an act that's not only illegal but utterly immoral. What's even more bizarre is that no one truly knows whether the prosecutor is even being investigated for this wrongdoing. During this tense moment, one of Melly's lawyers took the stand and boldly declared, "This is why you must release YNW Melly." The atmosphere heated up even further when Melly's mother gave her statement. She revealed that her son had been detained for a shocking 2,160 days without access to his own mail or even a phone. The burning question remains, will the court finally allow Melly's release, or will this grave injustice continue?
My son has not been convicted of anything, and even other inmates that have been convicted or anything, they have the right to use a telephone. They have a right to be allowed to write letters to their loved ones, to receive their mail. They hold his mail, they don't give it to him.
In a heart-wrenching revelation, Jamie King, mother of YNW Melly, claims that her son isn't even receiving basic humane treatment in prison. She expressed feeling utterly powerless and devastated by the situation, torn apart as a mother witnessing the ongoing injustice.
Scared for his life. As a mother, how did that make you feel?
It's heartbreaking. It made me feel completely helpless. Broward Sheriff's Office definitely needs to be investigated. I mean, they are making up their own rules. We've tried to go to court about this situation. The judge really doesn't have any jurisdiction when it comes to the jail, because we actually had a hearing about the mistreatment of him, and the jail they make their own rules. And I don't think that's fair, because I know that they need to answer to someone too.
In a dramatic move, YNW Melly's attorneys presented compelling evidence from the original trial to back their urgent request for his release. They argued that real-time text messages sent to Melly's ex-girlfriend during the incident proved that he was actually fleeing from someone on the street, not engaging in criminal activity as alleged.
He's saying that someone just shot the car up and was trying to shoot them. So I asked him if he was okay, where he was, and he's like, there's a car coming behind him, like hiding. He was like, there's some, there's some, I think they're still out here or something. So I'm like, are you okay? He's like, I'm okay. I said, well, where are Saf and Juvie? And he said, I don't know if they're in the car.
In a shocking twist, YNW Melly's defense team further strengthened their case by presenting GPS data from his phone, showing him walking down a street and almost hiding in a bush. But the prosecution made an unexpected concession. They admitted that no firearm was ever found during the entire trial of YNW Melly.
The first thing is I didn't have a firearm, so I can't know which firearm I'm going to use in order to replicate any of my tests. So I can't can't make tests for discernation because I don't know what results.
Okay.
Charleston White, known for his bold and controversial opinions, responded sharply, saying YNW Melly should be living like this, deprived of a phone and even his mail rights, because he allegedly committed one of the greatest atrocities you could ever imagine. This explosive statement quickly gained widespread media attention, sparking heated debates, especially among industry insiders.
YNW Melly, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated. Yeah, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated, homie. Homie, when you take a life, homie, you ain't got a right to complain about a motherfucking thing about being mistreated. When you done chose to play somebody.
In an emotional turn, it was revealed that YNW Melly was even forced to continue speaking out about the hardship his mother has endured, drawing heartbreaking parallels to his own situation, as her struggles mirrored his own in such a profound way.
She real, bro. You know she real.
She's stressed out. I heard she had a...
Yeah, she real, and I reached my hand out to him, cause I'm real. Yeah, I reached out to him, bro. I met his mom, and she a good woman.
In a fierce retaliation, the federal government compiled a damning 6-page evidentiary dossier, listing compelling reasons why YNW Melly should not be granted release from prison. As local media outlets reported on the new charges Melly and Borland are now facing, the question would inevitably arise once again. Would I still consider freeing them?
6 new charges against Demmons and 2 others who were allegedly involved. The charges include tampering with a witness, directing the activities of a criminal, solicitation or conspiracy to commit tampering, and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. Now, a couple of those charges actually carry a life in prison sentence if there's a conviction.
In a startling revelation, YNW Juvie's father eventually exposed how Melly and Borland had been manipulating witnesses, even using coded language to pressure Melly's ex-girlfriend into withholding her testimony against him at the hearing.
Kind of crazy way that Melly was communicating. He wasn't allowed to use the phone, but he was passing notes to people, and then this person's calling this person and then that person.
Saying like to me, they going through extreme measures, try to cover up or convince people not to testify, like Mariah mom. They was using code words like Rihanna, and they said Rocky's baby mom.
In a shocking turn of events, the federal government linked these incidents to YNW Borland's catastrophic mistake, leading to a raid on his home. What they uncovered was startling. A suitcase hidden in a closet containing bizarre documents. Among them was a handwritten report where Borland had scrawled the names of all the jurors from Melly's first trial. Here are the shocking images of alleged notes uncovered during the home raid at YNW Borland's residence last week, now filed with the Broward clerks. In the notes, Borland meticulously drew where each juror was sitting, even including detailed descriptions of their physical appearance.
Co-defendant YNW Borland was booked into a Miami jail Monday night and is being held behind bars on an out-of-county warrant. We just confirmed the warrant is out of Broward County for witness tampering. The warrant obtained by Law and Crime Network states as follows. On or about April 10, 2023, continuing through and including July 22, 2023, Cortland Henry, aka Bortland, along with others, did unlawfully and knowingly engage in misleading conduct toward another person with the intent to cause or induce them to withhold testimony. The warrant continues the alleged witness had been summoned by the legal process to the jury trial of Jamel Demmons, aka YNW Melly. The dates in the warrant are important. Jury selection for Melly started in mid-April, and a judge declared a mistrial on July 22nd, the same day the warrant claims Borland allegedly tampered with the witness.
This is clearly illegal, as all jurors are required to remain anonymous throughout the trial process. To grasp the gravity of this situation, take a look at DJ Academic's explosive response.
This is sloppy. Borland, how the f you gonna have the notebook of the jurors in your house? Holy sh! Like, come the f on. It's like doing them and having the surveillance tape in your DVD player or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like they raid your crib and the surveillance footage of the is in your DVD player. Like, oh, okay, thank you, brother. This can't be at your crib.
As the case stretched on for over a year, the prosecution kept digging into YNW Melly's past, uncovering her close ties to King Von. Connections that ultimately led to Melly's continued imprisonment. Before King Von's tragic death, a defiant member of O Block confided in him, revealing a secret and seeking his guidance on how to handle a dire situation. What to do when your two closest friends, Zach Jaser and Juvie, are turning against you in pursuit of money.
Vaughn really tell you that Melly told him that he was two friends?
He ain't come out and say, like, we got into an argument. And so, you know, if you know, when people can say something without saying it. And so he told me, like, once I posted what I posted, Vaughn was mad at me. Bro, why you put that, bro? Walk the bam. I'm like, you sitting up here, like, you know the love we got. You do this for us, but you gonna trust that his two friends? And he said, them was trying to extort him. And so I'm like, if they was trying to extort him, then why are you still around them?
Melly and Borland were allegedly receiving funds deposited into the YNW bank account in exchange for selling goods, promoting, and performing live under the legitimate YNW brand. However, Zach, JS, and Juvie saw this as a four-way split, believing that each of the four individuals at the core should receive 25% of the proceeds. If you're familiar with King Von and how he navigated his own troubles, it's easy to imagine he would have advised YNW Melly to take similar actions. But when you combine this with other damning evidence uncovered on Melly's phone, it reveals a shocking truth. Melly essentially confessed to the crime by sending a text message mere hours after it happened. Chaser and Juvie, it seems, had invested minimal effort into securing the money, a fact that Melly and Borland soon realized.
And his response was, I did that, and placed a smiley face emoji.
And the next message from 10/26/2018 at 16:02 from Eastern Standard Time. The YNW Melly account says what?
After that, SHHHH.
However, an even more damning piece of evidence was discovered. A saved video from someone's Facebook Live showing Melly and Borland in a state of disbelief just 6 hours after the incident took place. The video was found on Melly's phone, raising even more questions about their involvement.
Melly still turned regardless of what happened this early morning. He's still out here being very positive. Turned still. Hey! No, still turned, regardless of what happened. You already know.
When the lead prosecutor heard Melly's emotional response to losing his two best friends, he took a meticulous look at the physical evidence of the crime, including the Jeep they had been riding in. According to Sergeant Williams during the first trial, the shooter must have been sitting in the back left seat, numbered 17 on the outside, making it clear that this could not have been a drive-by.
You said 17 outside the car. How many rounds were inside the car?
3.
And can you exclude the for Mr. Williams and Mr. Thomas as coming from outside of the car?
Yes. From the driver's side back seat.
As to Christopher Thomas, where did that come from?
Driver's side back seat.
Oh. Is it possible for there to have been two inside that car?
No.
Why not?
There is no time, which is to determine if this is a drive. And my determination was that this is not a drive-by, and it's based upon this picture here, which is a very good picture to describe it. All of these rounds are done. One is done at a stationary position. At a stationary position when all but one of these rounds are going in. The one round that...
In a dramatic turn, YNW Juvie's mother took the stand and identified the person seated in the back left seat, just as Sergeant Williams had revealed during the trial, confirming that the crime must have occurred from inside the vehicle by someone in that exact position.
And are you related to one of the victims in this case?
Yes, I am.
How's that?
His mother.
And Christopher Thomas.
Ms. Phillips, did you see who entered into the occupants who entered into that gray Jeep?
Yes.
Do you recognize where your son entered that gray Jeep?
Yes.
Which seat, if you can identify for the jury?
He got in the back seat on the right hand side.
Did you recognize the individual that got into the back seat on the left side, the rear driver's side?
Yes.
And who was that individual?
Janelle.